Originally a part of Lee County, Sumter County was established December 26, 1831. This occurred after the Treaty of Indian Springs, which removed the Native Americans from this land. Sumter County got its name from Thomas Sumter, who was an American Revolutionary War general and a senator from South Carolina. The interesting fact about that is that he was 97 years old when Sumter County was established. Sumter County has a total area of 493 square miles. In 2020, Sumter County had a population of 29,616. That is down from 2010 when it was 32,819. The median household income in Sumter County is $30,904. Sumter County is mainly a rural agricultural county. You will be able to see that in the video clips. So come along and see what we can find in Sumter County. As you travel through Sumter County, you're going to see just lots and lots of farmland. Some of it's pecan orchard like you see on the left. There's a lot of people that live in the county. Some of them live in trailers, some of them live in houses. There's lots of crossroads. This is where 307 crosses Georgia 49. And right down below that is a little white church. You'll see a lot of that in Sumter County. There's also a lot of little creeks that run through Sumter County. This is the Muckalee. This bridge was damaged during the hurricane in 1994. They will eventually get around to replacing that. This is another creek coming up. This is the Kitchafoonie, and this is the border of Sumter County and Terrell County. Some of the large employers in Sumter County include Georgia Southwestern University, South Georgia Tech, Magnolia Manor, the local public school system, Phoebe Sumter Medical Center, Walmart, and of course the agricultural business also employs a good number of folks. There's also a good number of fast food places and restaurants. As we've said before, there's just all kinds of farmland. So, if you're not used to wide open spaces, you're probably not going to like Sumter County. There's also a golf course, and there's also a hunting community. Every once in a while you'll see a hunting camp along some of the roads that you travel. We also have Wolf Creek Winery here in Sumter County. Like I said, there's just lots and lots of farmland. One of the industries that Sumter County has is a sod farm. If you have put sod in your lawn, it may have come from Sumter County. Have South Georgia Tech on the right, vocational college. They have a really good program in avionics, aircraft maintenance, those kinds of things. And the building on the left is a new Sumter County High School. In 1942, two Baptist ministers started a farm, chose a farm in the western part of the county as a location for a Christian commune called Koinonia, where black and white workers lived and worked together for nearly 50 years. And that created some hostilities with some of the local residents in the county. An outgrowth of this farm was the beginning of Habitat for Humanity. Famous American associated with Americus was Charles Lindbergh. His first solo flight took place at Sumter Field, the airport here. Two nationally known football coaches came from Sumter County, Chan Gailey and Dan Reeves. Olympic champion Angel Myers Martino is also from Sumter County, Americus, Georgia. And there's just a number of athletes that have come from this area. The people chose a central site for the county seat, which eventually became Americus, Georgia. And I've been recently I was told that name was picked because it was one that was drawn out of a hat. Now, many of the settlers in Sumter County, the first settlers, early settlers, got their land by winning it in the Georgia Land Lottery. There's several communities that make up Sumter County. Of course, there's Americus, which is the county seat. There's Andersonville, which is in the north part of the county. Cobb, Desoto, and Leslie on the east side of the county. And then you have Plains on the west side. I'm going to include little clips of video from each of those locations except for Cobb. Somehow I don't have any video from Cobb. Coming up is one of the large dairy farms that we have. It just keeps expanding and expanding. So, as you can see, as I said, the main thing in Sumter County is that we are a farm, agricultural, rural county. If you're thinking about coming to Sumter County, just remember that in summer it's hot, that we have bugs like gnats and mosquitoes, and very, very high humidity. So keep that in mind as you go about your travels, and we hope that someday that you'll come this way. In 2020, Americus, the county seat, had a little over 16,000 people. For the first two decades of its existence, it was just a sleepy little courthouse town. But in 1854, the railroad came and that changed it. Americus had the first chartered electric streetcar system in Georgia. In 1897, Major W. Reddick established the Americus Institute for Minority People. And today it's the home of Habitat for Humanity, the Fuller Center for Housing, and Georgia Southwestern College. Next on our list is Andersonville. It was named after a man called John Anderson. It is also the home to Malcoa, which is a kaolin operation. In 2020, the population was roughly 235. It is basically a little tourist place now. People come to because the Andersonville Prison of War Museum is across the road, and the prison camp and the National Cemetery, Andersonville National Cemetery, is across the road. The monument that you see was a monument erected to Captain Wirtz, who was the commander of the prison camp, who was executed for his role in what happened at the camp. And downtown is contains, shops, a restaurant, museums. It's a good little place to come visit. We're going to leave Andersonville and head over to Desoto, Georgia, which is on the east side of Sumter County. There's not a whole lot going on in Desoto. There used to be a place called the Nut House where they made candies and things like that. So hopefully you'll enjoy going to Desoto. Desoto was founded in 1889. It was named for Nando Desoto. Population here is roughly 125 people. The station that you saw is, I think, probably the only commercial business left in Desoto. It's Bass Tire Company. This is the Methodist Church in Desoto. It and the Baptist Church used to be partners with each other, but the Baptist Church, I think, is closed now. You can see the railroad track on the right, and this is downtown, or what used to be downtown. Again, there's not a whole lot left here. Looks like it'd make a pretty good movie set. Oh, there is a little restaurant on the left up here. And of course there are people, residential areas here as well. We're going to leave DeSoto now and go to Leslie, Georgia. That's not a far piece, it's just a mile down the road. Leslie was named for a young lady called Leslie Bailey. It was founded in 1884, and it has a museum. It has the Georgia Rural Telephone Museum. If you are into those things, it would be a good place to come and just spend some time wandering around looking at the old telephones and the other things that they have on display in the museum. I was going to finish this with a little clip from Plains, Georgia, where the home of Jimmy Carter, but something has happened to my footage from Plains, and I apologize for that. And I don't really, if I'm going to publish this in the morning, Sunday morning, I don't have time to go to Plains and redo that video. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you like travel videos. This is a new venture. We don't usually do counties, and we don't go into this detail with facts and things. But if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave us a comment telling us if you like it, so we can make more videos like this, and share with people.